So let me repeat. All of you listen carefully. Money is great if it is useful to make human life better on planet Earth, because that very concept was imagined and given legitimacy to make human life better. For example, at this present given situation, the concept of money should be used to provide food, medical care, everything to all the citizens of planet Earth by providing a complete quarantine. Listen. For now, especially this corona Delta virus and Delta plus virus, the way it is spreading, the way it is evolving, becoming different, all human beings all over the world should be provided absolute multi-layer quarantine till complete elimination of corona is done. Complete elimination of corona and its variants are done. Till we know for sure absolutely corona is eliminated, all human beings should be provided multi-layer quarantine, food, safety, everything. No human being should suffer without food and medical care. Actually, this should be the purpose of concept of money for the time being. Please understand. I'll explain step by step where humanity is missing, where the decision makers are failing to see the blind spot. All systems, money, economy, bank, fixing a price for agricultural products or any product, everything is just to make human life better on planet Earth. Human beings need some kind of an inspiration and greed to run. So the common imagination called money, which is given legitimacy, is a very good way to make human beings run. Keep themselves energetic, alive. So as long as money is used for that, it's okay. But At the given situation now, Corona time, money and economy cannot be the reason to put human lives at risk, because human life is far more precious than all the idea and concept of money put together. One human life, one human being with consciousness is far more superior, greater, higher than this whole so-called collective imagination. Money, which is given legitimacy due to its utility value. Understand? The whole system, the man-made human civilization, need to remember the purpose of civilization is to make human life better on planet Earth. We just need human beings to look at this whole human civilization with fresh eyes. What our ancient enlightened rishis, the forefathers of our civilization, from Paramashiva, Paramashakti, the whole Guru Parampara, our ancient visionaries of this human civilization. What was their vision? Are we going towards that? It is time we just sit back, look with the fresh eyes. At least all my disciples, please think sincerely about this vision I am giving you all. If I can put this seed in all of you and all of you start thinking, I will feel job satisfaction. Last so many days, I was soaked in samadhi and I have brought some understanding, some vision, some truths. To share with all of you. First, everything is for the sake of human can be part of this great Paramashiva's mission of making everybody enlightened. That's the first truth. Second, listen. This is the deep, sacred secret. Paramashiva as 5 phases: creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, delusion, liberation. People ask me, why destruction, rejuvenation, and delusion is done by Paramashiva? Listen. Whenever the forgetfulness is given to you, when you start forgetting the past, when you get deluded, confused, forgetful about the past, the great possibility for a breakthrough is given to you. Listen, if you remember your past and proceed with your life further, that is called growth. If you learn to survive, reinvent yourself during the absolute forgetfulness, delusion, confusion, if you learn to survive and reinvent yourself at these crucial moments, it will be breakthrough, not just growth. Paramashiva is providing an amazing opportunity for all of us to have a breakthrough. Listen, I am not soothsayer, or I am not this positive thinking paparapa. No, I am neither positive thinking Bhagavas nor life negative person. I tell you the truth as it is. As it is. See, if you remember your past and continue to proceed in your life, it is growth. So you remember, you used to make hundreds of thousands per year. Now you want to work hard and progress and proceed, manifest your creativity, hard work, intensity, all that, and you proceed from 100,000 to maybe 1,000,000. That is the growth based on your memory track. But whenever there's a complete winding up, your memories are no more useful, your past track record is no more relevant, utter confusion, delusion, things are just melting down in front of your eyes. Whatever you thought useless in your life, you suddenly find so much of value for it, and whatever you thought very useful as a pillar of your life, suddenly becoming irrelevant and no more useful. This whole delusion, prabhava, the great deluge happening is an amazing opportunity for all of you. Amazing opportunity for all of you to reinvent yourself, to have a breakthrough for your life, to give an amazing breakthrough to yourself. I tell you, so many people all over the world, I am seeing many things they felt is the most important pillar, foundation of their life is neither relevant nor useful. It is not even there. Suddenly it is not there. It's just not there. Many things which you thought is not great part of your life become so relevant, too important. Some few spiritual understandings, ideas which you never thought is too important, some spiritual book, suddenly now all of that has become too relevant, and you are spending time with that books, with that spiritual material 24/7. It has become so relevant. Every word is useful. You are taking it very serious. Start working. Nowadays, I am not teaching at all about completion because everyone has to practice completion even to survive without getting mental breakdown. If you have to be without becoming Paityam, loose, and sail through this great deluge and the whole pralaya, you have to practice completion and spiritual truths. And otherwise, you will be scratching your head. And otherwise, what will happen to you? Nobody knows. How you will be, nobody knows. The spiritual truths have suddenly become so relevant, even for basic survival. I am telling you, this great pralaya happening is an amazing opportunity for all of you to reinvent yourself, rediscover yourself, rebuild yourself, revive yourself. You don't need to be growing. You can just be recreating yourself. Many of the things which you thought very important in your life, relationships, people, wealth, buildings, home, office, infrastructures, many of that is no more part of your life. Some have become even irrelevant. Just look around. 2 years before this pralaya started, what all was two important relevant things of your life, with what all you were spending your time, life, what was the focus of your life, your future plan, everything. Now see, I am telling you, Paramashiva is providing an extraordinary possibility, a powerful space. You may never get another pandemic, pralaya like this, even if you want, next few hundred years. Let us not miss it. It's an amazing opportunity to get enlightened. Listen carefully. I'll repeat. I wanted to repeat every statement I am making 10 times so it gets into your inner space. Listen. "30 years of life." Usually 30 years is called as one generation in normal society. One generation, what maturity it brings to the individual human consciousness. See, if you lived 30 years, how much you evolve, get matured in your cognition and decision-making process about life. That one generation, 30 years maturity has come for human beings in just last 30 months. And I am telling you, mark my words, this Corona Delta Plus is going to give full one generation maturity in next few months. Last 30 months have given 30 years maturity for human consciousness. I am telling you, many good things have happened due to this pandemic, this pralaya. People have started realizing there are many things without which they can live. There are many important things they really need, especially the need for the spiritual strength. Is happening in every being. Every being has started realizing the need for the spiritual strength, the need for enlightenment. I'm telling you. This last 30 months have given humanity the maturity which usually comes by 30 years, one generation. And mark my words, next few months, the Corona Delta Plus is going to give full 30 more years, one more generation maturity to humanity. Not only the way, quick and fast way the Delta Plus virus is spreading, the way it is going to impact the health of the human beings and the death rate. All that is going to give one generation maturity to human beings. Listen, I am neither giving you negative information nor trying to show positivity Bhagavas. No, I am just revealing the truths as it is. I am fresh from Samadhi. You can take it as a cosmic breaking news. I am directly coming from ground zero, where the decisions are made, where things are happening from Mahakailasa, and giving you the breaking news, cosmic breaking news, cosmic updates, cosmic flash news. Listen carefully. O human beings, you are given an amazing opportunity to get enlightened. Let your first priority to be being alive. Keep yourself healthy, physically, mentally. Learn, practice as much as possible intensely Nirvikalpa Samadhi, the science of unclutching, science of completion, science of power manifestation. I have already revealed all these sciences to all of you. It's all available freely. Pick up and start practicing intensely. Because everything else is irrelevant. The consciousness you built, the health you are having, only these two is relevant after this great pralaya settles down. Nothing else is relevant. Hey, billionaires are dying like a rat and cat in the street. The common imagination concept money, which is given legitimacy, has no meaning. First, be alive. Be healthy, physically, mentally. Use this opportunity to get enlightened consciously. Do not try to take me for granted, saying, oh, Swamiji will tell the same thing only. I may be telling the same thing, but you are not in the same situation. The world is different now. Earlier, enlightenment was a luxury, option. Now it is survival, fundamental need. Just like your morning breakfast, enlightenment is the fundamental need. Listen intensely. This pralaya, by thoroughly shaking all your ideas, plans, imaginations, it is upgrading you, updating you, making you matured more than one generation. 30 years usually what changes will happen in the human society, whether mentally, physically, the way the economy functions, the way humanity evolves. See, 30 years before, the idea of passport, visa, and now the idea of the passport, visa, it has matured like anything. Few years before, the president of the Ecuador announced that they are going to create a system where the idea of passport and visa become irrelevant for humanity. Means the free travel. I am giving you a rough paraphrased version. You can Google and get that news link. The ideas. See, earlier, when the idea of passport and visa, all this was happening 30 years before, it was more for restriction purpose. Now it is more for facilitating purpose. I am telling you, after this pralaya, the ideas of passport, visa, all that will have a next level of matured cognition. It will be just giving you the multiple choices and options. Earlier, when this idea of passport, visa and all, when it was created, it was more like for restricting purpose. Then it evolved into a facilitating purpose. Now it will be more like giving you the wide choices, variety, options. It may even evolve to the next level. Because the way human beings are going to die, that every country will want more human beings in their country. The human beings are going to be more important than any idea of billions or millions or trillions. The importance is going to be shifted more on human beings. And I am telling you very seriously, humanity is going to wake up and respect the nature, planet Earth, and the nature as a living energy. It is not there for us to exploit. No. The nature is a living organic energy which is verily part of our existence, which plays a major role in our existence. Humanity is going to wake up to this truth. So the vegetarianism will become lifestyle. The deforestation will stop. Multiple side effects are going to happen. Like when this global warming, the attention of the human beings, how many major decisions were taken, and how humanity started looking at everything in a matured way. This pandemic, last 30 months have given 30 years maturity, and next few months is going to give next 30 years maturity. one more generation maturity human beings are going to have just in next few months. Understand? The other day I was reading an article. Somebody was trying to justify, even during the framing, it was not impacting the living human being's consciousness that strongly. See, even the message you receive, the news you receive will be verbal, very less photographs. So the people who survived, the impact of others' death on the minds of the people who survived was not too much. But now, due to cell phone communication, the internet, mass media, everything available, you guys are underestimating the impact of even few deaths going to happen on the people who are alive. See, I am neither supporting media lying by hiding the number of common man's death, nor I am supporting media going gaga and wild and overacting and overreacting some of the VIP deaths due to corona. Both extreme I am not supporting, but both extremes are weakening the human beings, and both extreme, see, hiding the deaths of the common mass and too much of limelight for some celebrities dying in corona, both are not letting human beings to take the right decision. We need the truth, facts, for human beings to take the right decision about life. Neither we should break the confidence of the people on the civilization, nor they should have the false arrogance and roam around without protecting themselves from the corona. Please understand, when the large common mass deaths are hidden from others, see, common man's deaths, large number, but it is covered, hidden from the humanity. The human beings don't understand the necessity to protect themselves from corona, and they start moving around unprotected. They are not taking corona seriously. That's one side. The other side, too much importance is given to these VIP deaths due to corona, that makes human being lose confidence on the society, human civilization. That is also not going to work, because that gives a kind of a arrogant decision. What can be done? Even those VIPs are dying. How the people start thinking, even those VIPs are dying, nothing can be done anyhow. This is the way it is going to be, so let me live as long as I can. That is the way that drunkards standing in queue just for 1 quarter and getting corona and dying. Oh God, I'm telling you, this alcohol shop corona deaths are the most pathetic. Now, I'm not talking about just one nation, one state. I'm telling about the whole world. Alcohol shop, corona deaths. That's most pathetic. Kind of a delusional arrogance. Enters into human beings. Neither this extreme is right nor that extreme is right. Neither hiding the mass common man's deaths are right, nor giving too much of limelight to the celebrity deaths due to corona is right. Both are wrong. People need to be given the fact, not only fact, they need to be educated rightly and especially provided the ambience and security. All the decision makers all over the world, on behalf of Kailasa, I request all of you, please provide food, basic medical care, shelter to all human beings under your care. Multi-layer quarantine till this corona is completely eliminated from planet Earth, till that spreading cycle, that chain is broken. Give people security about their future, confidence about their life, this is the first priority for all the decision makers all over the world. I sincerely request all of you humbly to make this as your first priority. And I am not the kind of a person who will just put the responsibility on others and keep quiet. No. I am a kind of a person, I will do first whatever I can, then what I am doing, the same thing I will request others to do. That is the reason I have opened all the ashrams, temples, properties Kailasa has to provide multi-layer quarantine, protection from corona, corona delta plus, providing food and very authentic Hindu medical care. I tell you, it is very unfortunate. The Hindu medical systems are taken for granted, destroyed, abused, disrespected. Very systematic way by the anti-Hindu elements. But the Hindu medicinal system surely has everything needed to save humanity from corona and all the variants of corona, whether